Hey everybody, it's the Ioniq guy. Today I want to talk to you guys about a portable level 2 charger that I've been testing for the last month called the J Plus Booster 2. Now, this is a very high quality level 2 charger designed in Switzerland, manufactured in Germany, and you know those Germans, they build high quality products. J Plus is the US subsidiary of Juice Technology, which has been making charging equipment for the European market for years now, and this is their first product to go on sale. So it's a 40 amp portable level 2 charger, but there's some unique features about it that really differentiate it from any of the other portable level 2 chargers you've seen. So let's head over to my kitchen table and I will show you guys the product. Now when you purchase a J Plus Booster 2, this is the carrying case you're gonna get with it. You see it's got a nice handle. Got their logo embossed on it. You can just go ahead and open this up here, and this is what you're gonna find inside. You will find the wall bracket, which allows you to mount this on the wall when you are charging at home. Some hardware for mounting that bracket, and here's the good stuff. So what you're gonna see here is a detachable NEMA 1450 charging cable. Now what makes this product unique is the fact that the NEMA 1450 cable here is detachable from the unit itself, from the J Plus booster. And the reason for that is this allows you to be able to use a 110 volt outlet if you're away from your home. You can purchase a whole plethora of these adapters depending on what you have access to. So you can see here you've got all the way from a NEMA 515, which is for your normal household outlet, up to the NEMA 1450, which will allow you to charge at 40 amps. And pretty much everything in between. NEMA 650, which is also common for EV chargers. I believe the NEMA TT-30 allows you to charge at campgrounds on an RV plug, a 30 amp RV plug. It is a nice feeling handle in the hand. It doesn't have any rubber gripping, but it does have some texture to it that allows you to feel like it is safely in your grasp. Nice clicky button here. You do have a boot cover here to keep dust out of the business end. You can see this is a J1772. Obviously, Ioniq 5s still come with a J1772 port, but come the end of 2024, Ioniq 5 is going to be switching to NACS or the Tesla charger. So if you do purchase this now, bear in mind that in the next year or two, if you do get a new EV, it's likely going to have a NACS port on it, so you are going to have to get an adapter to go from J1772 to NACS. This is a very nice thin cable. It's not as rubbery as I would like, but it is very flexible because it is so thin. So even though the rubber content in the jacket of this cable is down, it is still flexible. And like I said, it is 25 feet here, so plenty of reach for most applications. So now let's take a look at the J Booster itself. We'll put the carrying case to the side. So this right here is the J Plus Booster. It is 40 amps. So for a portable level 2 charger, this is about as powerful as they come. You can see it's a really cool design. It's basically just a tube. Now the tube itself is made out of military grade aluminum. It feels really high quality. It's got a nice kind of matte textured finish to it. Both ends have these rubber boots on them so that if you are banging it on the ground, it is going to protect it a little. And you can see it also doesn't slide around very easily because of those rubber boots. So that is nice. And it's super simple. You have one button to control the entire charger. And all this button's gonna do is cycle you through the various charging currents. And also you can hold this down for 5 seconds and it will put it into dark mode, which is gonna turn off all the lights after a few seconds so that it's not drawing unwanted attention to it if you are charging in public. So that's all well and good, but if you don't have a plug to plug into a receptacle, then what good is it? So you can pop this little protective cover off the end, and you can see there is a plug right here. And what we're gonna do with that plug is put this onto it. So you'll see both of these have a little red dot signifying the correct orientation they need to be in to latch together. Simply slide that on, give it a push. You'll hear that really reassuring click, and that's it. Your J Plus Booster 2 now has a plug on the end of it. So this here is the NEMA 515, which allows you to charge on any 15 amp outlet. And then say we want to switch over to the NEMA 1450. We just got home from a road trip. All you do is squeeze this trigger here, pull that apart, line up those dots again, push. There you go. That's not pulling apart. Now you've got a NEMA 1450, which will allow you to charge at 40 amps. So something you're gonna see here is the ETL Intertech certification. Now that is really important. That means that this charger has gone through stringent testing that meets various UL certifications. Now Intertech is a third-party testing laboratory which will test products to certain standards. And in this case, they are UL standards. You can see all the UL standards here that it meets. On top of that, this thing can work down to minus 30 C or minus 22 F, all the way up to 50 degrees C or 122 degrees F. So that is a big range of temperatures that you can use this bad boy in. You can see the ETL Intertech certification right here. And I cannot stress how important that certification is. A lot of these cheap portable level 2 chargers that you find on Amazon, they claim that they are Intertech or ETL certified or even UL certified. And I challenge you to find any of those certifications anywhere other than that Amazon listing. J Plus has spent a lot of money to get this certified. Certifications are not cheap. These other companies are not spending that kind of money to get their cheap Amazon chargers certified to safety standards. When it comes to level 2 chargers, these are high current, high power devices that run for hours and hours on end. Nothing else in your house runs with that much power for that amount of time. So keep yourself and your family safe. Buy a certified product. You can see it's got this nice cable strain relief coming out the bottom here. And man, this connector is just so satisfying to engage. I mean, the click, oh, it's such a positive feeling. When it engages, you just know that that is a high quality connection. So let's plug this bad boy in so you guys can see what it looks like when it's actually on. So you can see the lights come on and you can see it has intelligently decided that it can charge at 12 amps because it knows this connector is connected, which is only going to be your standard household outlet, which maxes out at 15 amps. 80% of 15 is 12. So working perfectly fine there. You can also dial it down if you want. So if you want 8 amps instead, or 6 amps if you got other things on the circuit and you don't want to blow the circuit breaker. So that pretty much does it for the J Plus booster. It's a very simple EV charger, super high quality, second to none. You're not going to find a more robust built charger than this. I'll put in some B-roll right now. J Plus actually ran this thing over with a tank, a full-fledged military tank, and then it survived. So that says a lot about the engineering that went into this device. And if for some reason something should happen to it, you're covered by a 2-year warranty. So I think it's time we went back to me in the living room. Thanks, Kitchen Corbin. So anyway, yeah, I've been using the product for over a month now. It works flawlessly. Device only has one job to do, and that's charge your electric car. And it's done that with no issue at all. A 40 amp charger is gonna be more than enough for most people's daily needs. I like the fact that you only have to buy one charger and you can take it with you, you can leave it at home. It does all the things that you need it to do. These Swiss engineers, they did an amazing job. Super durable. It's got the rubber boots on it that protect it if you drop it. And all the components just feel super high quality. Those connectors alone, they instill so much confidence that you have a nice solid connection between the charger itself and the input cord. Now, as much as I like the product, there are some things that I would like to see improved on it in future iterations. I would personally like to see them do the same thing on the output side as they did with the input, with the detachable cable. With all the announcements of the North American charging standard being installed on pretty much every electric vehicle in North America going forward, I just would like to see the ability to easily swap this out for a NACS cable and not have to use an adapter in the future. Because when I trade in my Ioniq 5 at the end of 2024 for the mid-cycle refresh, it is going to have a NACS port, and I don't really want to use an adapter. Now, if you're thinking about purchasing one of these, there's a link in the description, and I will tell you, from November 20th of 2023 through the beginning of December, there are going to be big discounts on the J Plus booster. We're talking almost 50% off. So check that out if you're really interested in purchasing one of these. And just know, this has the Ioniq Guy seal of approval. I can truly recommend this product. So if you're somebody that needs a portable level 2 charger, I think this is probably the best option on the market. And just because it is Intertech certified, that is more than enough for me to say this is the one to get. I really have a hard time recommending cheap, chintzy EV chargers to you people, because I don't want to see anybody burn down their house or do significant damage to their car or anything else. Just make sure you guys are buying high quality products. Please, 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 even if you don't buy the J Plus Booster 2, buy a certified EV charger. Don't buy cheap chargers that cut corners. I'll also leave a link in the description below to Tom Malogany from the State of Charge YouTube channel, his video review of the J Plus Booster 2. He's the king of EV charger testing here on YouTube. I'm not going to try and fill his shoes. So definitely check out his video if you want a really, really in-depth review. So anyway, guys, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Check out that link below if you're interested in purchasing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.